Have you ever sponsored events for your plumbing company and wondered why they aren't working? Well, I saw something this weekend at a soccer game regarding marketing for plumbing companies that killed me. So let's go over what that was so you can avoid a critical mistake. All right, so the setup for this is really simple, which is I went to a soccer tournament for my son. And at this soccer tournament, okay, there were signs on the field and signs actually like banners on the goal. Now, when you're going to sponsor something, you often get that kind of a placement. And I like to call it placement because that's exactly what it is. You have eyeballs that are looking at those things while the game is going on. It's kind of a background impression, but it allows your company to be visible. And when you're a plumbing company, guess who you want? You want all the moms, man, right? So the mothers are the ones who are really going to be at the game, the fathers too, but your target demographic absolutely shows up for this. And because of that, this is a placement that is relatively valuable. Now, here is the critical thing about this particular day. I went and I was like, all right, cool. I'm looking at these sponsorships until I realized that, oh, I need to go over here to sit down. So for those of you who are listening in, hop on YouTube and you'll be able to see what I mean. I took a photo of how these things were situated. So Richard, my editor, is going to pop up the photo, let's say, right here. Okay. So if you take a look carefully, this is before really the crowds had come in, but if you look at these placements, this is the logo, this is the banner that I'm talking about. Now, take a look closer, and you'll see that behind those are people. And those people are facing the backside of those signs and that banner. So this is the thing about sponsorships, and anytime that you're doing, that you're giving money or giving time into something, ensure that you are actually getting the juice out of it that you can for your company. So the problem here is the audience isn't actually going to see the sponsorship. Because when you are in the spot that the audience is and you can see them gathering in the photo, like you can see that they are missing completely the exposure to the brand that bought those placements because those things are just facing the wrong way. It's such a simple deal. Okay, we can take the photo down. So it's such a simple deal that it kills me when I see stuff like this. And really what it means is that somebody, whoever like outlined, oh, okay, yeah, we got to put up a sign here and a banner here. They weren't thinking about the health of that sponsorship and what it's supposed to do. They were checking the box. And this is something that happens in sponsorships and in marketing in general. Sometimes people will check the box without actually thinking about how is this going to work. All that the company would have had to do is show up and say, oh, hey, is it possible we could flip those signs around? Because then my company is actually present in all the photos, all the videos, all the stuff that goes to the news station about it, as well as just to the eyeballs. So that way you get into the brain space of the actual potential customer. Now, another way around this is a double-sided sign. So then you can get both sides of the goal, and then you can get both sides of the field. And then lastly is, I don't know, maybe doing a little bit more. So this leads me to my next point. If you're sponsoring something, and this company sponsored the soccer tournament, but that was the only mention of them anywhere that I saw at this tournament. And I couldn't help but go, man, it would be really nice if they had another thing that they could have shown up with at the game saying, oh, hey, team players, hey, come over here and get, I don't know, a hat. Come over here and get a water with our logo on it. Something. More permanence is probably better if you're going to give something away, like swag. But the idea is that goes home. And parents pay attention to their kids. If those parents or if those kids are wearing your logo, congrats, you win. So it's another element of sponsorships and marketing and being boots on the ground and being present in the community where you absolutely should be showing up to these events. Don't just let it go by. Don't spend, $5,000 on a sponsorship and then go, man, didn't feel like it worked. Well, yeah, show up and find out why it didn't work. That's one thing, like with the signs, but also amplify it. Do a live from it on your phone. Do a preamble, like hype it up on your social feeds. Do things that actually make it an event for the people who are going to be there. Give something away. Have a booth next to the concession stand where you're giving away something. And so one idea I had while I was thinking about this was, this is a soccer tournament and this is a university town. What if someone got a ball and had the soccer teams from the university or some players sign that ball, and then you were going to hold a contest for the kids to give it away, but they had to stop by your booth in order to enter themselves. And of course, the parents are going to be there too. And everybody wins. The athletics director wins because it seems clever on their end over at the university. You win because you get the parents gazing at you. The kids win because they have fun, right? So this is the kind of stuff where a lot of people will look at their overall marketing mix and then they'll go, oh man, my marketing's not working. And they're not doing the things that really are deep, that are strong, and that are going to make the impression that you really want. Because what's the thing about marketing? Let's really dial it back and go, what is it that you want to happen? You want that customer to choose you over anyone else in the market. And if you show up and you give them a good experience before they ever need your services for something completely unrelated, but tied to their children, guess what you get? That is a mountain of goodwill in your name going out into the community. And of course, you become a better referral, you become a better friend, and you become somebody that people are thinking about even when they don't have a plumbing problem, every time they see that soccer ball inside of the home, or every time they see the hat that the kid was given who showed up. So those are the things that you need to think about with your marketing. Digital marketing is awesome. Digital marketing can do a lot. But if you truly want to build a company, you got to really work at it. You can't just sit there and go like, I'm going to throw money in that direction and then that's going to build my company. Can it happen? Yes. But there's a reason why all of the companies that you see who are very long-term stay companies, usually in your community, do other things outside of it. Advertising gets you in front of people, but it is really the tip of the spear. If you want like people to really take you home and understand who you are and enjoy your personality, you got to show up. So this is my little rant about community engagement. And by the way, if you're sponsoring things, show up, engage with it, amplify it on your social media feeds, use those opportunities. And if you have signage, ensure that it actually looks at the audience. What a concept. All right. If you want me or my team to look into your marketing, because we work with plumbers, go to tylerwilliams.net or Mammoth for Plumbers, because Mammoth Marketing is my marketing agency. And we'd be happy if you sign up for a consult. We'll spend an hour kind of looking at what you got, and we'll be like, okay, cool. This is what you should focus on, and this is what we could help you with. You don't have to buy anything, but at least you run away with a roadmap. All righty. You take care, and we'll see you next time.
Let me tell you the tale of Tyler Williams, the marketing man.
Moon beneath the northern glow, through icy winds and endless snow. One dark night, disaster came, a plumbing failure, a world in shame. Searching online, no ads in sight, no plumber answered in the endless night. The pipes burst wide, the earth gave way. His home was gone, his mother lost. With fists clenched tight to the frozen sky, Tyler made a vow, a marketing cry.
Arise, their name shall stand. I will forge their fate with my own hand.
Tyler Williams, the marketing man, with cosmic power, he built the plan. Fire in his eyes, campaigns in his hand. He builds lost plumbers across the land. From frozen wastes to city skies, plumbers thrive where legends rise. Alone through ice and stone, the Alaskan wilds became his home. He fought off bears with furious might and carved a shelter through the night. The cold winds whispered, his breath ran thin. He stumbled weak, his strength grew dim. Then through the storm, a shadow tall, a mighty mammoth, a titan's call.
I am Mark, the marketing mammoth. Tyler, your time has come. I will teach you the cosmic secrets of persuasion and advertising. Ancient marketing magic lost to time. Through my wisdom you shall rise, and the world will always find a plumber in their time of need.
Tyler Williams, the marketing man, born of the wild with the mammoth plan. He bends the stars, he shapes the sky. For plumbers lost, he lifts them high. With words like thunder, ads like fire, he turns their dreams into empires. No more shadows, no more doubt. With mammoth power, he pulls builds out. For 35 years through frost and fate, he studied with Mark, making marketing great. He grew 10 feet, his beard turned wild. With mammoth wisdom, no longer a child. His eyes burned green with northern light. His voice could shake the stars at night. Then Mark the mammoth raised his head, and to his pupil this is what he said.
Tyler, you have mastered the ancient ways, the lost art of persuasion, the magic of marketing. Your time is now, the world is waiting. Plumbers live in darkness, but you shall be their light. Go forth, fly to their shops, make them known across the cosmos.
Mark raised his tusks and